Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you have been watching my channel for a while now, then you would probably recognize this package. I did get some more Born Pretty PR, and I'm feeling a lot better now, so I'm so thankful for that. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm feeling and sounding a lot better, so thank you to everyone who gave me well wishes, and I really appreciate that. Again, my name is Janae if you're new to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you consider after this video. But getting into it, there are 6 pastel colors. These are like muted pastel colors, I would say. They're not like bright pastels, but they're really, really gorgeous. And I really enjoyed working with. I've been wanting to do this set for a really long time now, and I really had to push myself to finish it. For some reason, it just took me a long time. I didn't make a full set out of this. I just did a set that I could wear, and well, not that I could wear, I just did for a set for one hand, just because it took so long, and I don't know why. I just really haven't been feeling that motivated, but I'm going to show you every color as I'm swatching it and what it looks like. And I also put, of course, it always has the BP hyphen, but then it's CP01. And I have to look at what the CP stands for, but yeah, these colors are just really, really pretty, and I really enjoyed using them. Again, they're like muted pastels. You can see the blue is like a little bit darker than normal. It's kind of like washed out like the green, and but it's still really, really pretty, and they're also very creamy as always. And of course, they did come with instructions on how to apply them. So yeah, this is what everything is looking like together, and they are amazing. But I really, really love light colors and pastel colors and things like that. So here is what the design I was going for looks like, and I put a poll on Instagram to ask people if I should keep doing polygel press-ons, but and I will, and I kept a lot of the process in this video, I'll say, because I just wanted you guys to see how I put these nails together and how I incorporated the colors in more ways than one, so that way I could do like a cohesive set, but with a lot of the colors, at least 5 of the 6. So I think the only one that I did not use was the orange. I was a toss-up between the orange and the yellow, but ultimately I ended up going with the yellow. It does look a little orange in the bottle, but once you get it all painted on, it actually looks like really, really nice. So yeah, a lot of this video is nail art. I'll probably let the music play because I'm already running out of wind. And I feel like I'm getting ready to cough here anytime soon. But yeah, I'll take you through the process. And like right now I go in with 2 coats of this blue. I cure each coat for 60 seconds, and then I'm going in with my Joya Mia base coat. And then on top of this base coat, I am going to apply the glitter. Now I do have the Born Pretty like base coat, top coat, things like that. I just decided not to use it for whatever reason. I guess I don't want to waste it because I only have one base coat and top coat set and things like that. And I have some other base coats in like this, for example, that I just want to use up because I already have it open. So that's the reason why I didn't use my Born Pretty base coat. But I'm just going to take some more of that base coat and I'm going to put it on a brush. And I'm going to pick up some of these glitters. Now, I got this glitter from a Royalty Nail Supply scoop, and oh my gosh, it is so pretty, and I have been waiting to use these little shards. They're iridescent. So what I love about this glitter is that as you apply it to the nail, it's not only iridescent, but it's also kind of see-through if you apply it in a thin layer. And so whatever color that you're putting it on or over or with, it will kind of absorb, you know, that color or reflect that color as well as the iridescent. So I just think it's really pretty, and I like how the shards are really small. It's not like the really big mylar flakes and things like that. They're just like really easy to lay flat and fit over the nails. So the reason why I didn't go all the way up the nail is because I am going to use polygel and do an ombre. So before I do that, I actually am going to take some Macart top coat. And I am going to, again, I just need to get rid of product or use product up. So that's why I use Macart. even though this is a Born Pretty video, I don't want to waste my my super top coat that I do have. So I'm just going in with something that I have a lot of and putting it over. But regardless of what brand that you use, I'm using top coat just to kind of smooth out the glitter, and make sure that when I go over it with the Polygel, it has something a little more smooth to blend on, because I didn't want the Polygel kind of getting stuck in the glitter and then not blending properly. So that was my thought process behind that. So I'm also going to go in with some Macart Polygel called A Siesta. So I really love this Polygel color. I knew it would be opaque enough to do the ombre. So again, I'm just using this color because these nails were really more for demonstration, but I wanted you to see how I built them and how I put them all together. My last couple of videos have been a little bit longer because I have been doing a lot of nail art and a lot more extensive stuff per se. So yeah, these actually really turned out really cute. But yeah, after I'm done applying the Polygel, you're going to see me blend it down. I did go in with a second bead if I felt like it was going to be too thin. Now I do try to keep it more thin around the top or around the cuticle, because of course, just like when you put it on like a press on, you want it to look like you're actually wearing like more natural nails, or you know, something the shape isn't too bulky. But I did go in and add just a little bit more, so you'll see me patting and pressing, and I speed up the video a little bit here and there. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and watch this, and then I will be back. So before I even put top coat on, or before I even filed the nail, this was looking really cute, and I knew I was going to love the way that this turned out. And I do go in and I wipe the tacky layer off with alcohol before I file. So just a lint-free wipe and some alcohol. So we don't want that gunkiness getting stuck in the file. If it does, then it just makes it harder to file, since that it starts to get the file actually gets sticky. So yeah, but yep, I got it all wiped off, and it actually is already pretty clear. I really love Macart's clear. It's one of the only clear polygels that I use where the clarity actually starts coming through the longer you leave it sit on the nail, even before you cure it. It's really pretty. It's really cool. And I like that feature, or that function about it. Plus, it's more solid. It's not like acrygel or things that can be a lot more, have a lot thinner viscosity when you're trying to use it, getting stuck to your brush and things like that. So yeah, Macart clear for the win on that. After I thought about it, I do have Born Pretty Polygel, and I probably should have used that, but I didn't want that type of sparkle. Like, I wanted the colors, of course, since this was PR for these pastel colors, I wanted those to come through, and so I didn't want to use the glittery polygel that I had. Excuse me, I guess I could have used it instead of the Macart. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I should have. But anyway, this is what everything is looking like after it's all filed and buffed, and it's nice and smooth, and it feels great. You'll also see me take it and I filed a little bit too far down around the edges, but it's okay, because these are the square tips that are square around the cuticle, and I don't like that at all. So it gave me an opportunity to go ahead and round them out, but you'll see me try it on like while it's on the stand, just to make sure that it's fitting and looking nice. And so when I go to take my pictures and things like that later, then it would be flush with the nails. So I do make sure that when I use any type of medium on top of a press-on, that it is the correct and beautiful, nice shape still. So I'm going in with some top coat, and you can see that glitter coming through. You'll also get to see this on the rest of the colors, me putting top coat on it, and oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. So now we're getting into the nail art, which is, of course, I love this part, right? I love doing nail art, and I've been wanting to do these flame nails for quite a while now. So I finally got the opportunity to try them, right? The heart flames, and it was hard. This is very hard. I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, it's already hard to kind of freehand a heart or get a perfect heart anyway. And none of my hearts turned out perfect, but I kind of like it that way. Like, they're flame nails, right? So they're supposed to be on fire and burning, and no flame is exactly the same. So I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and who cares, right? But I did want to make sure that we're able to glitter. Now, with my first nail, or my practice nail, I did go ahead and use the color itself. Like, I took the purple and I made the heart and flames with the purple, and then I tried to outline it, and that was really difficult. So I was like, why not just do the outline and the art in white? And then once I have all of that done, then I can go back in with the color, and then it will also make the color pop more because it has the white behind it, and then I don't have to do 2 layers of the color and then try to outline it in really thin lines and things like that. It was just easier to fill it in with the color over the white. So yeah, this is how I did speed this up quite a bit in some of the parts, but I did leave some of it also in real time for you guys. So that way you could see kind of my process and how I basically thought my way through this and completed this heart. So, and I did this on all 5 of the nails and it took quite a while. It probably took me about, after I had it down, I would say 20 to 30 minutes a nail. So yeah, that's that alone. And people wonder why press-ons are so expensive sometimes, but I mean, that alone is, you know, what, 2.5 hours just for one hand to do this on every single finger. Plus these are XXL square tips. So, I mean, yeah, like you got to pay for that time, man. That would be 5 hours if I did a full set like this. 5 hours alone, just drawing hearts. And that's not even doing the rest of it and filing and all of that. So yeah, it did take me quite a while, but the payoff was just so worth it. It was so worth it. And these turned out so cute. So I'm going to let it play from here, and I will be back here in a little bit. As you can see, I did go ahead and make sure that the white was done extra wide or extra thick so that I could get a good amount of the color within the white on the nail. So yeah, after a while, I was just like trying to fill it in at the bottom. I was like, I might as well just go ahead and add some and then fill it in that way. So that way I'm not wasting polish, and I'm also not taking forever to fill in the bigger parts or the bigger areas. But this is what the nail is looking like after I already have all of the color filled in. You can see how it goes and pairs well very nicely over the white, or I suppose you could also use black behind it and really make it pop, but I just felt like white kind of went with the glitter that I used, and also these colors as well since they're lighter. So I really love this look, and I do cure for 60 seconds in between the whites, and then I cure for 60 seconds once I put the blue on, since the white is really opaque. Yeah, I just again turned out super cute. So here are the rest of the nails after they have been filed, shaped, and buffed as well. You can see what they look like matte. They would be really pretty matte as well. But I've been doing a lot of matte sets lately, and I just really wanted this glitter to come through the nail art, and also showcase like the color underneath as well. So there were just so many dimensions and layers to these nails, but they were so worth it, even though they took me a while and actually took me a few days. So I just want to thank everybody for being here, and thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at what these nails look like. This is what they look like completely done and on the press-on stand, and they just look so pretty. And when I put them on, they look even more beautiful. So again, thank you all so much for taking the time to spend with me and watching my video, and I will see you in the next one.